Yeah, so I'll start the recording and we'll start with the first group. This time Inessa was very active. She started earlier. Yeah. So, and there was Marina, Yana. So, ladies, have you seen Nastya Demchenko? Did she participate? No? Okay. Yeah. So, Natasha and Inessa, who came back from the camp. Yeah. So the biggest group. And so in general, just a couple of questions about the material. Was there anything difficult or was there anything that you felt was too difficult for a teacher of English? Not for the kids now, but for a teacher of English. What was your feeling?
Especially as for me, the hardest was fractions, and frankly speaking, I sometimes even ask girls to help me to cope with the assignments, and so it was funny, but you know, I had to think maybe sometime, maybe because I'm not good at math and I have never been, so because of that.
This is the third grade, imagine.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so I very often think how difficult it is for the kids who are not mathematically gifted to learn math up to the level that is required by the ministry. So if we at our, like, with the experience, and again, we work with our brain all the time, so, and still it's a bit difficult. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, 1 second. My daughter is going to school this year, and I worry about her, not as a teacher, but as a mother, because sometimes I have to help something maybe with math, but it's really hard.
You know, when my daughter went to school, there was no tutor that could help her. Yeah, so no, absolutely. So that's why I think it's like, I hate to say it, many girls are mathematically gifted, but still. Okay, so other difficulties besides fractions. Ludmila, sorry, you wanted to say something?
There were some problems with internet connection because of the weather. I don't know about your weather, but we have 2 days very rainy storm even.
Okay, of hurricanes, yeah. So blizzards and so on. Okay, good. So as soon as we learned about the difficulties, we may start. And the first group were Marina, Yana, Natasha, and Inessa. I think Nastya is out. Yeah, so, and you may start your presentation. If you need my help, I can, but you can share screen. Yeah.
If I remember how to do it.
I have Inessa's presentation, no?
The last one. Sorry. Okay, can you see me?
Absolutely.
And now I can open the presentation. Can you see?
Yes.
Can you see my screen?
We can.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. So for speaking about math for grade 3 and interclass book by interclass.
Yeah, it's not our book, it's just the compilation. Yeah, mostly you saw that
in these compilations personally, I had questions about task guess the number. I didn't catch at all how to do it, and I think it's quite difficult. Will be quite difficult for children.
Marin, perfect. That's number one. And I told you last time that it's a difficult task.
Yes,
we are moving this task to the 5th grade even.
It's too complicated, yes, and I'm not sure that 8-year-old children will understand. And speaking about time, I didn't find any task about time, but there is a task connected with daily activities. So I think it would be great to add some. We had in 2nd grade, yes, about time. And maybe it would be great to add something more complicated for 3rd grade. Okay. Our presentation includes some warming up activities as very tricky tasks connected more with the logic than arithmetical operations. How many total blocks are there? And maybe in the corner with very little bond, we can print the answer for such warming up activities. How old are you now? Again, only connected with logic. Not only, but mostly. And we have an answer again. Lot of hacks. I thought for a long time about this. What if children guess how to connect every beer to each other, not repeating? It will be great. We have an answer. Yes. For this task. And this one very, very fun, I think, and quite simple for children. And again, the answer. And riddle bonus about beer. In this case, children should guess that beer, of course, is white. Just for fun. The next explanation is about reminders connected with division. It is all about explanation, which we could find. Maybe it in the future we should to do it more. I don't know.
We have to pay attention to this explanation,
not like
to this vocabulary.
Yes, not like picture, but like other rest of other tasks in the book. Rules about multiplications. Maybe it will be great, like in Soviet books on the Forzace. Put it for children. Some worksheets about rounding. I think it's quite helpful for children. About comparing. This task about division connected with reminders, because these numbers don't divide at all. Math pyramids. It is worksheets like in British book. Worksheets connected with fractions. And this one about missing numbers. Again, I'm not sure about level of children to decide what it was, because it's look like equation. But in British book, there is equations for children. In book by Bogdanovich as well, there are equations, but 3 digits numbers, I'm not sure. Maybe we can make something more easier for them. Worksheet about time, to just to draw and to say. Challenging trip to see world, and again connected as division with multiplication, and again it's look like equation, but it looks great. Maybe they will do it like of high, I don't know.
Each shell
yes.
stands for 14 animals.
Yes, they should realize that the shell contain something and count how many shells should be for every animal.
This is the division task, actually, yeah?
Division? Yes, it's about division. Great task about how tall are you, about measuring, and in this case our students can measure their own classmates instead of Mandy's, Mark's, or George's. Yes, I think it's will be like challenge for them, and it will be very interesting. Great task.
And here are just comparisons, taller, shorter, yeah?
Yes, yes. But instead of Mandy, Mark, George, Gigi, and Peter, they can measure just their friends. Multiplying, simple, but with 2 digits. It's great task and equal for their level. How much change we will get? They on this worksheet they will think a little while doing it. They should count how many things do they buy and how much money do they pay, and write in the numbers only in white blocks.
That's difficult, yeah.
Walking in the zoo, great task. Again, we can memorize our vocabulary about zoo, about numbers, about addition, and questions to this task. Speaking about this total, I didn't catch what should we do with it. Maybe round and color, or I don't know. Rounding number. It's about rounding numbers, or just color.
Yes, I think there is some maybe a kind of error, not error, but there was some instruction how to do it. It was my idea, it was my worksheet. So there was about rounding, and there was, for example, 1000 is red, 2000, oh sorry, 100 is red, 200 is I know.
That's cool. Yeah.
So we just should to put the task for this picture. Yes.
Yes. It was there, but maybe when Inessa put it into the presentation,
maybe we missed it. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's great about rounding.
If it's about rounding, it's really cool. Yeah.
Yes, about rounding, but we need to put a task for with colors for this total. Crossword puzzle, but I'm not sure about this irrelevant, because you said last time that such task not very popular with children.
I have no idea, you know, so every group is so different.
Okay.
I can only judge about teaching English. As for teaching
especially for warming up and
Yeah,
quadratic
why
division. Why
not?
not?
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. And this one, I think it's very great page with different tasks about time, about rounding, about addition, about multiplication, and about some basic rules, even or odd numbers.
Mhm.
They should remember it and circle the correct option. Again, the similar tasks with word problems, fact family. I don't.
Yes, it was always it was also my task, and actually I
Mhm.
had some maybe problem here too about fact family, because we can like understand this task in different ways. For example, it's like about fact family. We can, for example, 2 multiply 8 is 16. 16 is 16 divided by 2 is 8, or something like that. I think that they just should write their variants of connection maybe of these numbers.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's like really tricky, because I would say add here maybe 4. It would be like more logic, but maybe it would be great for them to think the connection of these numbers.
Maybe what should they do with numbers 2 and 8 to get 16?
Yeah, if they
Something like
affect,
that.
if they affect, how will they work? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, maybe something like that.
Mhm.
Blocks, it is connected with fractions and measure, some task about measuring. Leibniz mark. Okay, great colorful task with fractions, very visible for children, because it is in color, and they should, yes, should just tick the correct option. Addition without regrouping. I think it's also for them it's quite acceptable.
It's doable. It's doable. Yeah,
Yes,
I think
yes,
they
yes.
can do it. Yeah.
Worksheets about place value, but with big numbers, like 3 digits and even more. Again, about place value worksheets. They are colorful with funny animals. And we have found some funny 3D shapes. And what should we do with them? Only count their faces, edges, and verticals.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all. And write in their names.
Yeah, which is
Maybe it is
yeah, not too little again. So if they count the edges and if they understand what it is, it's not bad. Yeah.
And a great practical task with sticks or straws and marshmallow. They can build their own 3D or 2D shapes and count sticks and verticals, which are marshmallows. And we have a lot of multiplication, different word problems. Simple, 1 step, and 2 step for 3 grade. This page and this one, there are a lot of them here. They connected with multiplication, division, and in 2 steps we have addition and subtraction. So that's it.
Thank you, ladies. You are amazing. Yeah, and again, the vocabulary that you are using is also so advanced. I mean, you know, the steps, rounding, and so many other things. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Inessa, do you feel that you got this vocabulary?
Of course, of course.
Yeah, so thank you so much. I will put this presentation and the materials that you sent to me in the PDF files into our Dropbox so that the rest could download it or them from the Dropbox. Okay?
Mhm.
So thank you so much. And next group, group 2 are Tanya, Oля Azarova from Kharkov. Did she participate? Tanya?
Yes,
Yeah?
everyone participated.
Oh,
I'm shocked.
wonderful.
There was so much information from everyone.
So, okay, come on. We have here Oля, Natasha, Serежа, and Vaля. So,
Yes,
and
okay.
we see almost all of you here, except Oля, who is probably with her kid, or I don't know. She didn't
Okay.
write anything to me. Yeah, okay,
May I start presentation?
please, please.
Okay. Do you see it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's. All girls sent a lot of materials, and we started with warming up activities. This is quite easy task for different warming up, and it is like your task in the interclass, but easier. Then there are other types. Here are letters. Children try to find the symmetry, whether it's one symmetry or two, and then they can do something with the letters. Then another very interesting task is using the grid. I don't know if it is on the program, but I think children will like it. For example, reptile's house here, column C, row 3, and then they tell us an example. For example, the reptile's house is so. Another warming up activity can be used after we revise the fractions. So they look at the picture and try to, using the knowledge they've got, try to guess how many marbles are in each bottle, taking into consideration that the full has 500. Also, this warming up activity can be used after we revise division, because to do it correctly and easily, you have to divide each number at a certain number, for example, here on 2, here on 10, and so on. Yes, you count, and you can count for a very long time, or you can just look at the number and understand whether it can be divided without the reminder or not.
Wow,
Here is
this
also,
is good. Yeah.
yes, here is also a very interesting task from Olga. Here are two my favorite. This is about 3. Sing just in letters the jingle bells. I cannot sing, but it's cool. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 8, and 21. No, you understand. The same with 7. That is, you sing the tune of Happy Birthday. Well, it is not Happy Birthday to you, but it is. I think I like my students to sing, and I think little children will do it with great joy. Another warming up activity is puzzle, like Marina has showed us, and so it can be this warming up activity can be used after we revise odd numbers and even numbers. This task after the shapes, right? I also like this task. It like riddles, but not about numbers, but about shapes. So I have 4 sides, 4 right angles, pairs, and what shape is it? That's
Can I just have a comment? Yeah,
Yes.
so this is the answer, what we can do with 3D shapes. Yeah, so probably the same kind of a task.
Yes.
It's good for reading, for counting, and like we count the shapes, the faces, and next step, we have riddles like this. It's like, it can be with 3D shapes as well. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Also, girls have prepared a lot of different word problems. This word problem, I think, will be ideal in the unit connected with the fractions, because it's the picnic for such people, 1/4, 1/6, 1/10. Then we have some classic word problems, a lot of word problems. Then
Yeah, when I looked at it, I wondered what kind of a book is it? And
you mean which book?
no, those screenshots like this.
Those screenshots, I don't know. They were presented to us by Mademoiselle Valentina. She, I don't know where she got them, but it's like a chain of word problems on one topic.
Mhm,
So,
they're good,
okay.
yeah. Mhm.
Okay, and the last task, I think it is quite difficult, but maybe in certain conditions it can be used. It is the picture, it is the final question, and you have to make your word problem yourself. I think with the help of the teacher, having done 2 examples, they would be able to do third and fourth themselves, but it's up to the teacher. Girls also sent a lot of different worksheets. So these are for fractions. Understandable, you choose which is correct. Here they do different actions. The same here. Here is worksheets with pictures and some explanations. Here is the 2 tasks where you can work about the dividing with reminders. So you should divide the chocolate bar for several people, and sometimes it is divided sharp, sometimes it is divided that some chocolate bars are left. The same with cookies, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So 3 for each and 6 left. And it happens in many cases. Then we have several worksheets about time. Understandable. Some about perimeter, some about scales, and we also got a lot of different worksheets about game activities. So I put them here. So that's all.
Wow,
Great.
Wow.
thank you. Thank you.
Thanks to the
Thank you.
girls
Yeah.
in my group.
So perfect. And so many, like, which idea was new to you? Could you please say? Like
Once
groups,
more.
not you, Serious, not your group, the other groups, group 1 and group 3. Was there anything new, like that you thought that you haven't seen it? No?
I really like the exercise with dividing cookies and chocolate. It's really new.
Yeah, so Anya, for example, she says that this is the most visible exercise for kids. Chocolate bar, cookies, Yeah, like these are the best exercises because every time we are asking them to divide a chocolate bar. And even at the 5th grade, they're still not really able to do it. So some problems with fractions, they're very difficult. I observed the 5th grade this year, like we have summer classes with the 4th grade, the kids who go to the 5th grade, and they still have lots of difficulties with fractions. And this chocolate bar is everywhere all the time. And we are trying to divide it yeah, with the leftover, without the leftover. And still, for some kids, it's so messy. Yeah, so that's why here, just a comment to remember that the fractions won't be that easy to master. So Jana.
In the
It's
first
quite
group,
okay.
my most favorite task was about sticks and marshmallow because I can eat everything. There's marshmallow which can be eaten, and sticks can be also from some food, and children will like this, to my mind.
First they build, then they eat and have fun.
You know, when I looked through your tasks, when you sent them, I thought, wow, it would be so great to have this kind of a class when kids can make 3D shapes and with the sticks, they can count the edges. Yeah, so, and they can build the sides. For me, it was also.
I think we should all the book
With
connect
assignments.
with food, with chocolate, with pizza.
And the lesson.
And then it will work much better, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah,
It will be
Karim,
tasty
it's
and really good.
pandemic, so we must be very careful about that.
But you see that I see that you have looked through the British book, yeah? You have studied the British book, and you see that all the tasks are very practical. They are either about food or things that kids see, or like in Ukrainian books, tasks are also practical, but like in English books, they even seem like more practical. Yeah? Okay, yeah, thank you.
Marina,
Mhm.
Marina, may I have a word?
Come on.
Okay, Marina, I have two books. They are from America in our resource center. They are called Math 3, Grade 3, and also for Math 1 for first grade. And I can make a copy of them and send to you.
Please.
And maybe you can take some tasks from them if you are interested, and we can share with teachers.
Perfect.
Okay.
No. Thank you.
I took some ideas from those books.
Oh, wow, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, okay. So, and our next group, group 3, are Tanya, Luda, Katya, and Christina messaged me and said that she is resting on the Black Sea with very bad connection. Yeah, but she worked before, so I think we can let her rest this time. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
So I can share my screen. So, okay, so we paid a lot of attention to warming up activities, and we have found in the internet a lot of worksheets for grade 3. And one moment. So here you can see that I will. All these tasks are connected with situations that are relevant to life. So pupils can measure something, they can differentiate different shapes, they can do sums, they can speak about clock, they can speak about seasons, about slippers, about food. Okay, so we have got 4 worksheets. Tasks are similar, and what I mean similar in idea, maybe they're connected with different parts of life, but have different tasks. You see multiplication, division, subtraction, perimeter, so they're easy and pupils can do them orally even without writing. So just for mental.
Yeah, mental math. Yeah.
Okay. So I think it was very easy to find them. And more difficult is to find tasks that are connected with numbers. So what number am I? I think we should create a lot of them themselves. And our group paid a lot of attention to fractions because they are very difficult. Not very difficult, maybe more difficult than numbers and word problems. Because even grown-ups don't understand what to do with fractions or what to say about children. So the first task is to look at three different fractions and to find equivalent fractions. Again, we have definition and we have explanation how to do these tasks and a lot of examples. And you see that pictures are colorful and it can help pupils to differentiate. So next task is connected with ordering. Again, a lot of colors. Bright colors attract. Again, next, tell what fraction of each shape is shaded. So here they can see different shapes, and the task is to write the correct fraction. Next, compare the fractions. We in this task, pupils should write correct fractions and to compare them. Equal or not equal. Add the fractions. So doing sums, this task is very easier. So just for fun maybe and for repeating some information, coloring, color the fraction, choose the correct fraction. Again, maybe some not good quality, but again, shade the fraction. And here this task is for fun maybe and for repeating information. Fun this fraction, so all tasks are connected with the food. Again, food is very easy for children, so sushi, pie, apple, vegetables, and even food for their pets, and they can do these word problems without any difficulties. Again, situations that are connected with their life, and you see this worksheet is connected with winter, but there are a lot of worksheets that are connected with different seasons, and according to the season we can choose this or that worksheet. In this example of winter, so again with snowballs, so with mittens, with scarf, and children read the task and do the sum. I think that we can practice reading in this situation, mathematics and logic. Next, we paid a lot of attention to terms, to definitions, because you told last time that every time we should repeat what is numerator, what is denominator, where is bar, what is whole part, where is the part, and so on. So in this task, pupils can choose the correct word to highlight the part, make the correct part of the fraction, maybe to show arrows, to show with the help of arrows, or maybe different colors and something else. Okay, again, they repeat the definitions. In this situation, we build the fraction according to given parts. Pupils have the example and they do the task according to the example. Next, we can practice ordinal numerals, reading, and fractions. They read and they match fractions with the written in words. And next task is vice versa, is opposite. They have got fractions and their task is to write fractions in words. We practice reading, writing, logic. We repeat ordinal and cardinal numerals. Again, build a fraction. So what problems that are connected with fractions? So colorful pictures, they are relevant to life. And if children visit kitchen with their mom, sometimes I think it won't be a problem for them. Okay, so some good problems with logic. Some from fairy tales. Some are connected with pets. And we have found word problems with connecting with division. So again, so all situations are close to life. This is example of school life. So crayons, balls, apples. And we have found, you asked to find word problems with two operations, so with multiplication and division. So, and this is a good example of such tasks. So with schemes, so with different questions. So in this worksheet, you can see that they give an example how to do these word problems. And on this worksheet, they have got only the task, and pupils or teachers, they can create the example themselves, or maybe to draw something, so to draw schemes and so on. This is all.
Wow. Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, and you obviously created some of the tasks yourselves. Yeah.
So tasks that are connected with numerator and denominator, I think so.
Just,
Some tasks
Tatiana
help,
created them.
concerning the vocabulary.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Tanya, and you have your granddaughter with you.
Yes. Yes, she's here.
So
She's already learning math.
So
she will be our client soon. Yeah.
Evaluated. Actually, she likes it because she is sitting, listening carefully, and trying to draw something with her fingers. So it's very interesting to watch it.